How goes it? Welcome, and welcome to anybody else who might be watching. You know, since Lynn runs the game, we're talking about some of the tactics with the game. Yeah, I was wondering about this little corridor. Like, if you do a regular run even, it might be worth it to get it, because there's an extra life, lightning, and a speed up here. So you will always get this glitch, right? Because you're doing it with speed up. It's faster to do it from this side. First drop down to this lava, and then you jump on this platform and just walk. Land on the key, and then you can jump from the lava there. You'll always get it with the speed up, and your speed up will continue about all the way here. It also allows you to kill this canister here with lightning, and this canister here with lightning, and then you still get more lightning shots here. It means that you'll probably get to Egypt with like 7 lightning shots, which will help you greatly. Now, I'm not sure, since there are... have to scroll the screen 1, 2, 3, 4 times and walk the distance, it'll probably be slower than not taking it. But I think this is like a good save strat to have it. Hey, Tetsock. Well, hopefully we'll get speed. I mean, that's the... that's what we want to get. And Agnes, welcome. How goes it? Should I practice first? Maybe I should. I'll do a couple of tries without practicing. I mean, I'll get practice with the first stage quite a bit. It's the other stages I'm worried about, though. Hey, Naughty Joe. Everybody's here. Welcome. Having a nice Friday. Let's do a save state run, so we'll see the full game at least. I mean, hopefully. Man, don't have to pause there and say one, because start of the screen is always the same. We didn't have a speed up that would be running out or anything like that. Since you would be falling from a lower height, if you can get here without any slowdowns, wouldn't the lower route be faster? Some meetings? Oh, you're at work? Hey, Spaceballs, thank you so much for the bits. Welcome to the show. Oh yeah, other people have to work. Yeah, there's this slight slowdown because of how you fall down. Maybe if you jumped from further up, maybe you could... I don't know. It seems like you kind of have to take a slowdown. But I don't know which which way is actually slower. I kind of don't like that little pause that it takes there. But then on the other hand, when you go from up here, you have to fall from a greater height. So. I'm just gonna do this until we get the speed up. It's actually really pretty fast. But when you fall, no, you still take that little bit of a ABC Demiurgy. ABC Demiurgy. Alright, let's try to get speed up. Alright. I'm gonna pause it here. I don't have to keep doing this. There we go.
Good day, mate.
And save it there. Neffa, welcome. Real question, does it improve consistency in the speed up frame? Yeah, that's the thing. Later. I mean, there's this thing right at the bottom of the screen that's bugging me. I'm gonna have to fix it because I just opened up OBS on the other machine. All the different input windows are orange. I hate it. Okay, there we go. Now it's not bugging me so much. Unnecessary pause there. Yep. Why am I shooting? It's good to practice. It's good to practice. To remember what not to do. One shot. Not gonna go for the speed, we're just gonna take it from the next. Take it here. That's not speed up. That's not the speed up. That's not the speed up. There we go. Imagine trying to get those in a run. Speed up from every single one of them. Not gonna happen. Yeah, I've been looking into the no power-ups run and the no question marks run, and those are like really intriguing. I really wanna try those out. But since it changes so much from the game, oh, almost got it. I don't kind of wanna mess up my instincts that I have at the moment. Would be quite annoying. Then blow up this. Do you have to take notes speedrunning this game? Not really. Like it's not that long of a game, so it's just memorization. Didn't really have to. Well, I guess the amount of lives at one point was something that we, well, at least I, kind of measured, like which death skips I can do, or death warps. But later on, like it's pretty easy to determine like which ones are the important ones, and that you will need to get some extra lives from question marks to be able to do them all. So kinda, but not really. Slot machine time. Truly. Pack B's here. How goes it? If talking about like note taking, I thought I had it. interesting. That should be always a gimme. You have to be pressing the, oh! Have to be pressing the buttons already when you die, so there's that. And there's a way of jumping off from this elevator so that you only need to jump on one platform, but you can't activate the upper side of the screen. It's quite difficult. It only saves you like 0.5 seconds. But you know, it's fun to explore like stuff that you could do if you were better at the game. If it activates the top upper part, see like that. Gonna have to. Ooh, okay, we didn't get the speed. I'm still gonna power through there. Turning off the music is harder, you think? Is the rhythm help? No, I have zero like musical cues when it comes to this game. Oh, I was so early. Yeah, this kind of messes you up because you get there faster because you have the speed. But that just runs out. Learning bad habits here because I don't wanna overdo resetting too much. And save here. So this was one of the question marks that I was thinking that you might not be able to avoid if you do a no question mark run. But look at that. Can't jump on there without taking it. Yeah, and it will happen unless you get the speed up from the last question mark. Bad position. Yep, too far on that side. Why am I not getting it? So bad. I don't think that's the toughest one. I think level 1 has the toughest question marks to avoid. And pickups as well. The balloon skip is relatively easy, or at least should be when you have the speed up. It's when you don't have it that the timing is super tough. Nice speed safety that be trying the spikes skip. Yeah, if you have the speed up, like what I'm going for, when you die, if you pick it up, like if you die and you still have the speed up, if you immediately just keep pressing up and to the right, you will make the jump, but you have to be pressing it when you die. Yeah. So I struggled making that jump, like jumping in one platform and then taking the next jump. So I wanted to go for consistency, and then I found that you can just do that, and it helped. But you can do the fast thing even without speed. If you first take the key, then kill yourself, and then just run to the very end and let yourself drop. You can get the fast teleport without speed as well. It's something that you will have to do for no pickups run. Jesus, we have a lot of shots. So I'm gonna go. I still had one. Shit. You need to speed up from here because that's what I'm shooting for. I want to be ready for that. Save there. I wonder if that can be done so fast that you actually do hit that bird. Because sometimes I learn these strats and I think you absolutely can do it faster, and then sometimes I actually accidentally do. Is that faster? Take from the second. Just do one. I mean, obviously you won't be able to get the invulnerability, but yeah, I think, yeah, that is faster. Just by a tiny bit, if you have it. And you can tell if you have it, because you're still blinking when you get to that screen. So it's something that we should practice in case we get it. What if you land on this one? Yeah, that's a little bit higher of a jump. Yeah. All right. Oh, it started from inside the thing. Better. I'm gonna make a save here. Kind of show what I'm thinking with making the run more consistent. It's going here, taking these, and then going back. Hey Ved, welcome. How goes it? Thank you so much for raiding. What were you doing and how did it go? Quanti minuti durerà questa live? What were you doing? I can't see, can't figure out what you were streaming, but thank you so much for coming over. Go check out Video Game Endings Database, a real tough competitor when it comes to Amiga April and Amiga August. It's a lot of Amiga stuff, and also is collecting like this video game ending database on YouTube, so you should check them out both on Twitch and Twitch. So then when you get that, just to show it, you would die here, jump up, just walk like this, and jump. It's much easier than doing the glitch from the other side. Wolfenstein. I immediately read Wolfenstein. So that start to the name. That's a bad spot to redeem the Benny Hill theme when we're just checking out strats. Oh, welcome, I'm Retro Demir. Yeah, mostly play Amiga games, and we're doing that right now. Just checking out naughty ones. We're practicing the run before we do it. Oh, you like old FPS? Yeah, I love the old Wolfenstein, and also the Return to Castle Wolfenstein. But yeah, it would be pretty simple, like, you just jump over that canister and go here. Actually, I think there's a better way. I think if you land on this platform, it's faster to jump over. Like that, yep. You would go here, you'd collect this stuff, jump the canister from the other side, which is a little bit scary, not too much. You fall into the lava, just jump on the platform and jump from there. And you have much more time to execute all that. And then if you get here live, you could just, you know, kill the canister. It's very much faster. So I really like that option. Unfortunately, it does take quite a bit of time to go all the way around. So it's not viable for a world record run. Is the red ball a power-up on that screen? That's an interesting question, because this is also on the boss screen. And this is a value, I think, for one of the question marks in level 2 that does nothing. Reba looked into the code, and yeah, it does nothing. It's a specific pickup code for this and the question mark, and it does nothing. Nothing that we can figure out. It was probably meant to be something, but as to what, we don't know. And the question mark in level 2, I think, like in the middle of the level, has like the wrong code attached to it, or the wrong sprite. It should be like this as well, but it doesn't do anything. Run for speed even, there's only greed and no need. Welcome, welcome. And Andy is here, welcome, welcome. But as it is for our run, we do the trick like this. And then we can't kill him fast, so we go from above, up, down. Nope. Trying to learn new manners, new habits. Not manners, but habits. So nice to do it that way. Like it. Death. Another death. Yeah, but again, it requires the speed, but you know, if you go for that little tunnel, you always will have speed on that screen, so I think it's really worth it if you're not going for the world record. Dreary doom and disappointment. How do you figure? This would be like optimal for me to lose the speed up there so I can see that I do lose it. So I can do this the proper way. And I know that I don't have to do Egypt with speed up. That will just run out at some point. That would be perfect. Now, if I do this, I have to jump the bird. I don't think I have lightning shots left. I don't like that jump, but it's easier than the other difficult shit you have to pull off, so. The problem is that you won't probably have any lives left when you get there. Forgot to shoot the bird, so you have to take a little bit of a pause. Not sure how it affects this part. Okay, it doesn't. No! Fourth, would be happy with that. The jump is just go, wiggle, go. Cold, dark, doomy, and gloomy. You mean in October? He's jumping through walls, perhaps his special skills to withstand winter as well. We'll have to hope. I think that's pretty good. Like, we are relatively well prepared for what's coming. Hopefully. Also notice that you don't have to jump for that lightning, which I was messing up sometimes. Nice space there. Speed up. Oh, look, it worked. Hopefully that means that we'll get the speed up every time today, right? Ooh, lightning. I don't like this. Lynn does this part better. Oh, we got another speed up. That's like the optimal first question marks right there. Speed up twice. Lightning. I was gonna say that we were probably gonna get the invulnerability there end of the run, but nope. Still going. Get invulnerability here? No. Really, really, really good. Uh-oh, this is not... I could have shot the clock, actually, because I had that extra lightning. Oof. Woof. That's gonna be slow. Super, super slow. Here, it doesn't really matter. This screen is the mercy of the elevator. I don't know why I picked up the other question mark, because I already got the speed, but you have to make the decision so quickly that I often pick up both. Ooh, what a bad spot to run out of speed. Just trying to snatch that. Yeah, it won't be a fast level 2, but we'll see if we get the speed up from here. Nope. Slowed down for like 3 times in level 2 after getting a lot of speed ups in level 1. Quite unfortunate. Interdimensional powers? I wish. I'm getting to that pigeon superstition phase again, because the first game we started, we got the speed up. Kind of trying to remember what my timing was for starting the game. As it might be like frame perfect, it's probably not happening. You just have to be lucky getting it. So usually if you use a save state, the game doesn't change the next random value until there's something in the game that, you know, changes that value, like a random enemy. And there isn't anything random in the game before that question mark. So there is something that also affects the value during the menu. It must be. How you could use that to your advantage, I have no idea. Probably still stuck trying to just getting the right RNG for the first question mark.
Never give up!
Hey, Escordian. Goes it? Ah. You saw two meteors? 2 meteors? Guess you mean meteors. Because if you saw 2 meters, I don't know what you saw. Sounding a bit tired. I stayed up late animating the hostages thing, but I'm finding out that it's a little bit too long now for a raid alert. Wonder if it should be like a channel point redemption. You see more than 2 meters? Ah, oh, come on. It could still be a raid alert, but it's like 30 seconds or so. A little bit too long. Even though I tried to make it as concise as I could. And it still feels like I should kind of make a couple of scenes a little bit longer so they don't just flash by. There we go. And run the game. Ooh. We get another speed up? That would be grand. Got a speed up from somewhere. Oh, almost. I don't know what it is about that specific thing. All right, we made it. Invulnerability, please. Thank you. Sun is trying to kill me. Man, it's bright. 2.7. It's amazing, like, how much the invulnerability actually does help you. No idea what weapon I have. I still have lightning. Awesome. No invulnerability, please. Speed would usually be running out about here, so we have got a new one. That's great. Nice drop. Now we'll just get to see if we have enough speed up or not. Oh, we did. Awesome. It's alright to lose a little bit of time there. Ooh, we still have a speed up. It's always a little bit concerning because now I won't know if I get a new one or not. Oh, still made it. Whew. I did that completely wrong. Please. Please remain. Shit, we still have the speed up. that I don't like. Okay, this will be super tough. Okay. Oh! You're kidding me, damn it! It went through it. I didn't activate it. Fuck. I knew I was at the wrong place, but I was like, oh, well, the trajectory is good, so I'm gonna continue. Damn it. Still a gold, so we're gonna take it. Uh-oh, I'm at the wrong... Please continue. No! Fuck! First of all, my invulnerability kept going. Second of all, you see my location? It's really hard to make the jumps accurately when you have the wrong position. And it was the teddy bear. The teddy bear got me. So I thought I had time to do this, but I was already touching the platform. Well, that was a good run. Jesus. And the amount of lives, let's count them. I would have died once when falling down, maybe. I mean, the invulnerability kind of still kept going, but I'm gonna guess we would have died. Then, 1 at the balls, 2 at the balls, 1 at the boss. I had lives for the optimal strats as well. I could have taken a death in Egypt to make the balls faster. Damn it, damn you, teddy bear. That was the god run. It would have ended at the next screen before you could move. No. There's a second position where you fall through floors. But you can complete the game like this. Oh, the invulnerability? Okay. Yeah, you can complete the game like this, but it will make it tougher because you're kind of out of possession all the time. Man. That was so good. I'm actually gonna check. Sum of best went down by a second, so... How good was level 3? Yeah, I improved it by a second. Even with that, you know, mistake with not being able to trigger that platform. So we're not really looking to save time before level 4. But we were like 5 seconds ahead of the pace there, so... damn it. Also, I should catch up on chat because you were talking about meteors. Don't think you ever seen one? Really? Yeah, that's what a meteor is. Do you mean like a big icy one? Like the Halley comet? I guess that would be a little bit different. But that's a comet, right? Yeah, Ted Sock got a world record on Frankenstein. He's still going for a sub-hour run, and since the sum of best is still over, there's some work to be done there. Yeah, comet. I would like to see one, like with a good, really good, what do you call those? The things that you use to see farther away. Not a binocular, but, you know, a telescope. That's the word. We all know that meteors are the things that you see in Deluxe Galaga. No. Meteoroids hurling through space. Not that dumb, just a little dumb. I mean, those runs don't come often. And you will know that when you check my run counter. If we would always get luck like that, we would get this done in one stream. And that's why I'm really interested in the no pickups and no question mark runs, because it will always be the same. You don't need any luck to do it. It's just your execution. I really want to do them, but I don't want to do them before I have this done. Oh man, 5 seconds ahead. The world record before we can save time. Oh man, that was a good one. I could feel the pressure building up there too. Start getting nervous a little bit. Yeah, there was just too much going on there. I had the invulnerability, so I didn't know if that would be running out. I was kind of... Hey, Jock, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Oh. I don't know what that pirate hat thing is, but the emote wall has these seasonal thingies that it does. And it appears today is Pirate Day. But yeah, I had the invulnerability on. I was constantly thinking about when is that going to end. And I also had the teddy bear thing. That we had the wrong heights for our character. And then we were on a really good pace. So all those three things combined threw me off quite a bit. I mean, we must have gotten another invulnerability somewhere because it lasted for that long. It's crazy. All you meant that wasn't the first thing that came to your mind when you said saw meteors. Just thinking more of, you know, those videos of meteors falling down from the sky. Oh. Like that burn in very low atmosphere, you mean? Or explode. Well, the ones that reach the ground are meteorites. But what are those that, like burn up in the lower atmosphere? That you can actually kind of see the rock. It's complicated. I don't want to talk about it. Meteorungs? Do you pronounce it meteorungs? Well, there might be meteor lefts and meteor ups and downs as well.
Jar de Resk. He's almost empty.
No, no. Well, I guess if you haven't had breakfast, you would be. Meteor mistake. Oh, come on, give me a speed up game. You did eat breakfast. Guess it wasn't big enough. I kind of feel like we don't usually get even one run that has all the goodies along the way. So now that we got one and screwed up, are we gonna see another in this stream? Probably not. Oh, I thought I was jumping too early. I mean, I guess I was, but it was still okay. Okay, lightning in again. 4 times to the gym this week? No. No speed up. Just thinking about how good that run might have been. Because with a good level 4, you save 5 seconds. So we could have been almost 10 seconds ahead the world record pace. Now we did have a gold level 5. And we still haven't apparently gotten a perfect level 3. So I could be even a couple of seconds ahead of that. I could be like 6 seconds ahead of our pace. The world record pace. When we get to level 4 and then save another 5 seconds. So a sub 730 is possible, but it's very, very unlikely. You would have to play out of your mind and get all the goodies. Don't usually go more than 3, but started coaching your son a bit this week. Oh, nice. I mean, we're starting to talk about like maybe getting the invulnerabilities too, because obviously if you get the invulnerability at the end of level 3, you don't have to die at the boss, and it's faster. And if it carries out like it did now, you don't even have to die when doing the level 4 glitch, and that's faster too that way as well. So sub 720, sub 730 is definitely possible. If you get all the speed ups, then you get the invulnerability in level 1, the end. You also get the invulnerability in level 2, while the speed carries you through the level from earlier question marks. So you can make the jump through the spikes without even dying. If all the people that go to gyms to lift weights would instead use that time to lift rocks to build a pyramid, how long would it take to build it tall enough to reach orbit? Isn't there like kind of like a natural limit to how high like, for example, mountains are, because erosion will get to them, and, you know, just the amount of mass it needs under it to support it up to a certain height. Like, I think Mount Everest is pretty much at the max. Theoretical max. So, it's a pretty special time. Have almost the highest mountain possible on Earth. Have the biggest animal that has ever been. Blue whale. You're talking about tonnage. I think the more important question is that if all the gym equipment generated electricity, how much power would it generate? I think there are already gyms that generate much of their own electricity from the devices. Hard logic on Rocky Foundation. Speed up. No. Yeah, I think there are like eco gyms like that. I read about them. It didn't get lost in translation. Well, if you say the pun in English, it wouldn't. But like, you know, I don't translate the puns into Finnish in my head. I'm not sure how other people do foreign languages. All the chickens lifters would need to eat. They could eat bugs. Can make bugs or artificial protein. Lab-grown meat, for instance. Not using them. They aren't. I don't think they are optimal. They are more consistent. We're kind of looking through them. But I think it does, in the end, it does lose more time that it saves. Just because of the screen scrolling. There are 4 transitions you need to do to go pick up those thingies. And then you also have to traverse the distance twice. I don't see how one speed up in a couple of faster lightning strats would make up the time. But definitely, like, if you're not going for the world record, but just a really good time, you should go get that extra stuff in level 4. Some people do the translation in their heads, but us young people generally don't. Would be mean to feed them all bugs. Mean to the gym goers or to the bugs? At least in cold climates, work in the gyms does go towards heating the building. Yeah. And the body heat machines heating up too. That's true. It's like a happy accident. Yeah, we were almost 5 seconds ahead of the world record. When entering level 4, the teddy bear just gave me kind of extra height for my positioning. So getting the glitch was difficult. I mean, basically it's the same difficulty, but it's just hard to kind of estimate where you are when you have that glitch on. makes it a little bit tougher. At least personally for me. And we haven't seen that. I don't think I remember even getting it on an actual run. I think that was pretty much the first time. End of your work shift. Thanks for the good luck. Len is also... Oh, at least he has run this game. I think he has more ambitious goals than what he has achieved so far. So I'm betting we will see more runs from Len. Okay, let's see if we get speed up. No, we do not. Now we kind of need the invulnerability from the later parts. Because we kind of need to buy that time back you lose from not getting speed. Man, I hit level 1. No wonder that usually when we get a good run, our level 1 isn't that good, because we've just gotten bored of it. That good run that we had, it also had an amazing level 1. Man, it hurt to lose that. Or to lose that. It did have that mistake in level 3 though. Missed 2 shots before I hit the platform. Must have been at least 2 seconds, if not more. Reboot is gonna get back to nice. I mean, the sub 9 is right there with these new strats. You don't even have to... Definitely don't need to keep getting speed ups. Like, no question mark run. I'm betting it's close to 8:30. Or maybe even 8:15. Something like that. Oh, look at that. Have a run. Let's not waste it by dying. It's okay to lose it because of bad power-up. One shot again. So we need to speed up from this one. We don't get it. I don't know what we have, but I don't want to waste it in case it's lightning. Was nuts. And no speed up still. I mean, just getting the right stuff in this first level is tough enough, but we don't often get through the second level without having some slow sections there. Meaning that we run out of speed momentarily. At least, yeah, get all the strats in the run. I mean, the balloon skip isn't something you need to get. It's only like 3 seconds. It's just me or... We're getting frame skips. Probably not in the stream itself, but the game. Feels like it's not running smoothly. It just might be my eyes as well. Just checking. Like, because if we think about Bryce Run, it doesn't have the level 4 big skip. It doesn't have the faster Egypt strats. And it has some safety strats. It doesn't have the balloon strat and all that. And it's a 915. Sub 9 is definitely possible. And I don't think like I'm gaining that much from optimal speed ups. Not sure if sub 8 is possible without speed ups. Because, you know, level 2 gets really, really slow if you don't get any speed ups. It'll be interesting to see. I'll definitely start with the no question mark run, because that's easier. No pickups run has a little bit of a problem. And that's that you won't get any more extra lives. Which means that you can only die 4 times in the game. And that is a huge problem when you think about the bosses. I think like you would have to use 1 death for the last boss of the game. Get a quick kill. And the other 3 deaths would be used against, or for the glitches. So you would have to do the first boss. It's not terrible, but it takes time. You have to kill that normally. And you have to kill second level boss normally, which also takes an insane amount of time with the regular shot. Third boss is also, well, that's easier, but you would have to practice this so that you can actually get the shots. I think the bosses are like the main issue with the no pickup run, and it would make it not fun. Otherwise it would be a fun run too, but you really have to learn how to kill the bosses properly. Now the good thing is that you're not resetting because you get the wrong power-up. It probably shouldn't, since it doesn't give you anything. So you could pick that up. We haven't still seen optimal level 2 either, because it would mean that you have a speed up throughout the level, but also you get invulnerability for that screen, where that question mark is. Maybe I should have killed that. Forgot what weapon I had. There we go. Okay. Won't be super fast, but it will be tolerable, like a second faster than our PB. 1.6, happy with that. Happy with that too. Guess you would get invulnerability from that too. It's a kind of a risky acid drop jump. But we made it work. Yeah. So it's the one in this level that I've already always complained about, that it doesn't give me anything. So actually it has a wrong code or a wrong sprite for it. It gives you that red ball item that also doesn't give you anything. Ooh, okay, I thought I already fell. Managing that. Oof, it's close. No idea if we got the speed up. I mean, we have so few lives. We must have picked up either just endless amount of lightning shots or speed ups. Either or. A gold? Oh, that wasn't good. I kind of got back to it. I don't think we lost time. I wasn't sure if I still had the speed up. It's not bad. One, but we made it. I don't like that part. It scares me. I don't know why I do it. There's a safer option. Still speed up. Fuck. I forgot how to do that part. Wow. Oh, I made it. Okay. Fucking hell. I don't know. I got like a massive jump. I shouldn't get that. That was bad. Fuck! Shit! Ah, it all goes to hell. Darn it, damn it, damn it. I don't know what happened in that. Do I get like a different... Do I get like a different speed up? That really threw me off. Oh, now I know. I did this turn so quickly that I technically fell from this platform onto the trampoline. I need to make sure that I touch this one. 6.6 seconds ahead, and we must have had like speed up all the way to Egypt because we didn't get any extra lives. Second time today and I screw it up. I knew that the second shot was too early, but I was panicking. Damn it. Yeah, I've never made that mistake with the speed before. On that. Yep, wait a little bit and then you can just go. Well, Picking up the key would be nice. I guess we have to practice that now that I'm more conscious of it. Okay. Because if I would have kept jumping, I would have jumped on that platform, which is not good. Okay. Not good. That's the second time we've absolutely blown it with optimal strats. Like, holy crap. Like, optimal pickups. That was like a 735 run right there. Easy. Ah, damn. There's not even that big of a hurry, like if you want to be sure that you hit this guy. Just let it come to you. And look at that, we can still go from here. But if you do that, if you miss even one shot, it will take too long for you to kind of recover from it. And jumping that guy is dangerous. Ah, that was a massive goal. 727 now for the sum of best. Hey, Psylocke. Man. Why did I throw those away? Fuck. We've been that level 4 twice now today. First, 5 seconds ahead of world record pace, then 6 seconds ahead of world record pace, and I threw them both just out the window like trash. Those don't happen often, man. They really don't. I was sure I was never gonna get there at that pace again. Like, maybe a little bit worse. Not as good, or better. Aww. Should've waited. Once I noticed I got the speed up. That's a combo you don't see often. Speed up in one vulnerability and then another speed up. Means that you have to stop. Now the game is actually, it's trying to give me the win. It's trying to, and I'm not taking it. I'm just refusing to let this category die. Ooh, was it an extra life, or did we actually get another speed up? It was a speed up. 2 speed ups from the first 2 question marks. If I could make that happen every time, man, would I. Why, Demi, why? Why do you do these things? Sometimes hurry there when I really don't need to. I'm gonna guess 1.6. Wow, that was a lot slower than I thought, but I did have to go around the green dude. there is that. And we didn't get invulnerability. That's not gonna do it. We probably picked up a lot of speed ups. But not having the weapon for that part, or the invulnerability, makes it super slow and tough. Especially since we can't know if we have the weapon. So my first shot will always be assuming that I have lightning. So that's the most common weapon you get there with. Oh man. I wasn't that excited to get to play this game today. And then it just throws out those two absolutely superb pickup runs, and we missed both of them. Because remember, even if I get all the way to the almost very end of Egypt stage with optimal pickups, I'm still probably gonna be needing a couple tries with that. Because there's the block. I might just use 30 seconds on there after being on a god tier pace. And then we just have to do it again. And hope for a better luck with the block. And now we threw two super, super good paces away. Paces we've never seen before. Sucks. On the other hand, you can kind of start thinking, well, it happened twice, so it can happen again. I'm not sure how many lottery winners have won twice. We just did, and then we threw the tickets away. I'm kind of think what will happen is that I will get that super good run, and then I will keep messing up the Egypt level final part. Pew, pew. Luckily, I stuttered there for a moment in case I don't make the turn. And then I didn't make the turn, so it was good. I wonder if melon design is something that actually comes in barrels and you can buy it. Or if it's like a goo. Well, that's better. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, just no invulnerability now, thank you. Whoa, that jump was questionable. Still have a speed up, that's good. Don't know what I got from there. Oh no. All good until that part. Dum, dum, dum. It's been fun to see the other stages, though. It's after you make it through that beginning of level 4, the screen that we, you know, keep failing at. Well, the glitch screen and you know, what comes next. After that, you kind of get this breather of just walking and dying to level 4. And then it's Egypt time. So if we just get past that, I will be feeling better. I wonder if because the teddy bear takes away your lightning, can the question mark in there, in that room, level 3, can it give you lightning? Because I think the point of the teddy bear taking away your lightning is that you have to actually fight it. And the question mark is underneath him. On the other hand, the key is underneath him too. Just thinking, like, if you get there in casual play, would you kill yourself to get the key? That'd be a good tactic. Probably. Like, you can secure, you can confirm or, you know, promise victory with just losing 1 life. Opposed to fighting it and possibly making multiple mistakes and dying multiple times. Man, 2 superb runs and we can't capitalize on them. I guess they kind of came too early almost. Before the hour mark, so I wasn't kind of ready for them yet. That makes sense. Not totally warmed up. There we go. Hey, Trap. Welcome. Hopefully you're having a nice day. Of course, probably not as good of a day, or a pleasant day as Skeletor is having, but if you come close, it's good. We could have had a very pleasant day indeed. The game is trying to let me win, but I'm just not having it.
I can't remember when I've had a more pleasant day.
Is that Bobby Seal in Trap's house? Using Trap's Twitch account? Sounds like him. Still the Super Frog running across the screen. Just, you know, for kicks. Oh, I didn't jump. Man, I've finished those runs in like 7:30. Well, 7:30 something. I visited him just this week, early this week. Saw him on Tuesday. Yeah, it was fun. He actually let me taste Quavers and Lucasade. And sent me home with some penguin chocolates, but I'm not gonna touch those until
I just want to say that you've got a lot of responsibility riding on your shoulders, Enforcer.
That's so loud.
Strike a blow for freedom. You hear me?
Trying to. Yeah, I won't touch those until December when I'm gonna be playing Game Spawn 2 again. I mean, Quavers were good, but you know, nothing special. Also got to try this double-decker chocolate thingy. That was awesome. And some kind of I forgot what the name was. Some kind of a tart, cherry in the middle, and you know, marzipan or something on at the top. That was not good. Like this biscuit of some sort. Yeah, I haven't tried the penguin chocolate yet. Cherry Bakewell tart. Yeah. Wouldn't recommend. But other than that, we just spent some time at the Peanuts residence. Went out to eat a little lunch at the marina and dinner at this like pretty nice place. They had good pizza. You know, the kids were there, and then we you know, went back to their house and hung around with the kids, and then you know, went on to our own things. The nut house. I wonder if there's a nut house police there. Scorpion would probably know. I mean, since the hostages thing is kind of along for a raid alert, you could still use it, I guess, but it could be a channel point redemption. But then I started thinking, like, you know, swatting the streamer was kind of like a bad thing. And, you know, should not be encouraged. It could be funny to have a channel redemption like that. I don't know. What the streamer? I don't know. Would that be against terms of service? I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's more for, you know, streamers that are not maybe even gamers, but real life streamers. I love how that shot changes into another midair. Do not enjoy getting two chop power-ups at the beginning. We lost a lot of time there. We would basically need an invulnerability from this or the next one to make up for it. Nope, we didn't. So this will be a slow run because of that speed loss in the middle. I wonder how much it affects us. It'll be a red. How did we not lose more time? I don't get it. What? We were without speed. I mean, I know there's this elevator part there, so we actually didn't do that much without speed. Oh, the one time I don't shoot it? Shit. It's very hard to swat someone that keeps their identity hidden. Yeah. I don't think anything against terms of service if you have big breasts, but I don't. The problem is that there are so many tentacles that you don't really need pecs or breasts. Yeah, I will have to think about that channel redemption thing. Maybe take a look at the terms of service. Just in case. Just in cases. I mean, if you ran out of speed while jumping the clock, it would have been a slow run anyways, unless we had picked up the speed from the very next question mark, which has happened. But we'll never know now. But yeah, I should always shoot that clock. And that's why I do it, if you have been wondering. Speed might run out, and then I'm in a world of hurt. Oh, Escordian is starting his request stream soon. You go on to Escordian's channel and go there early. He's gonna start at 20 minutes. And he's gonna do 6 requests. I know my stream is running, but my chat isn't. I can't connect to chat at the moment. I wonder if that's a problem for everybody, but I guess you wouldn't be able to answer it if it was. And if you were able to, I wouldn't be able to read your message. But I just completely, even Chatty is having difficulty. It's not responding to the chat server. That's kind of unfortunate. At least the stream is running, so there's that. I have the same problem on my mobile, on chatting, desktop, browser window, and OBS. However, those all use a DNA network, so might be that. Do I have, well, OBS would have to get, no, it wouldn't. So I'm getting this from Streamlabs chat, and if that's not getting the chat, I don't think that can connect to the chat either. So must be a bigger issue. Yeah, I should still see the Streamlabs chat on the overlay if the chat was working. Hopefully that doesn't mean that Escorting can start his stream, because sometimes there are these issues with Twitch that streams that have been started can go on, but you can't start new streams because you can't log into or onto Twitch with OBS. Maybe it's just a chat. Hopefully it's just a chat. Tomorrow I'm going to be continuing my rally trophy experience, which I'm looking forward to. And then on Sunday, I'm gonna keep playing Mr. Nuts. But I'm not sure, like, should I keep playing Mr. Nuts on Amiga Live or WinUAE? Because if we find the star, I'm not completely sure where I found it the one time I was able to save the game. Because if I get to that point that I can save the game, I would use a save state instead to make sure that it works, and use it on WinUAE, using a floppy version of the game. Because if you can make it to the save state, it would be the phase where we have cleared all the, you know, the forest levels. And then you can go back, like you get more flying power, so you could go back and explore the top sections of those maps, because the manual says that, you know, it will probably have extra lives and all that sort of stuff. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. They are anonymous, so I would say feel free to say hi in the chat, but I don't think the chat works at the moment. Oh, now it's connected. I think now it's connected. But you can also keep lurking in the background. Yeah, that was a long outage from chat. Not sure what happened there. Speed up, please. Thank you. Wait. Go. Still waiting on Chatty to try it, but it's on a 2-minute cooldown until it goes again, because it couldn't connect for so long. But everything else seems to have connected, even my phone. I assume the chat is now fine. Yep, we had that slowdown. I don't know how we were able to continue there. Hey, second page. Hello, hello. Welcome. Seems the chat is working. Yeah, there goes Chatty, also connected. Did we get another invulnerability? I guess we did. This is not a particularly good run, so I'm betting that we will go all the way. Will be another 740 or something. That's usually what happens. We need to speed up now. Oh! I'm sure I was pressing it. God damn it. Oh, man. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people were disconnected from the chat. From what I can see on Chatty. My follow made the chat work again. Yeah, that was it. Probably. I wonder if it happened on other channels. Or is it just me? Yeah. If it was that, thanks for the follow. I mean, thanks for the follow anyways. Extra good follow. I wonder if we're ever gonna see level 3 again today. Oh man, those 2 rounds were so good. I would have taken either one. The first one was, it was kind of like a bore because I missed that platform shot so many times. But the second one was, you know, fastest ever level 3. So, yeah. Not much you can improve from that. We had the speed from the very beginning. I jumped the stars. Didn't lose time there. I didn't do the fast strat for the beginning of the level because you pretty much can't do that because you would need to know if the speed is gonna continue happening or not, and you will never know. You will never have that information. But other than that, we hit the balloon trick. We had speed all the way through the level. I don't remember any screen costing us time. And then we had the invulnerability at the end of the level. Just also fast. No, we didn't. No, that was the other run. That's why it was so fast. The other one. But then we got the invulnerability for the next stage. Yep. So if you get it from the Teddy, the invulnerability, you have time to do the glitch without death. But only barely. Only very barely. Habla! Habla! I think I have bananas. Actually, I think I ate one before the stream, but I could eat another. By the way, I did not even check. Wait a moment. Put that on. We have all these redemptions on that you can't use with speedrunning too. This is really poorly done any kind of preparation for this one. But on the other hand, it was out of the country. Kind of makes sense. I'm gonna go get a banana. Unless, no, I don't have any left here. Just a moment. Get that potassium up. Yum yum. The dogs have been separate in separate separate caretakers, dog sitting places for the duration of our trip. They did have dog company, but different dog company. So they are a little bit more tired because they had to play 4 days straight. Welcoming their sleepy time now. It's a dog-eat-dog world in dog companies. Hopefully not dog food companies, though. Let's do it again. Let's get a world record. Man, it's getting a little bit silly though, because now I'm kind of starting to think about the invulnerability power-ups at the right spots. Because they do save you time. The one in this level saves you about 1.5 seconds. At least 1 second. The one in level 2, there are actually 2 parts where you could benefit from them. Would save you about 2 or 3 seconds. I've never gotten those, so it would be a gold if I did it like that. 3rd level also.
I'm Lance Boyle, and if you were me, that's who you'd be.
If you'd get enough speed up, so you wouldn't need the speed up from the first question mark in level 3. Well, I don't think it would carry you with invulnerability that far. No, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't. But you can get invulnerability for the boss, which does save you a death. And probably 2 seconds or so. Maybe even 3. And level 4 invulnerability saves you at most 2 deaths and a little bit of time, but it's much better to get a speed up in level 4 than it is to get an invulnerability. Well, again, depending on what you have gotten earlier, but assuming that at the end of level 3 you get 2 invulnerabilities to carry you through level 4 at the beginning of level 4, then you would need a speed up in level 4. I think that would be the optimal. No speed ups for a while. We're going to lose our touch level. But yeah, Rally Trophy tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Especially now having driven on the wrong side of the road in the UK, which was terrible. But the weather was nice. I had these dry autumn leaves kind of flying in the wind. Dry asphalt. Reminds me of the autumn levels, Finnish autumn levels in Rally Trophy. Yeah, looking forward to playing that. And then we have Mr. Nuts on Sunday, which is also something I'm looking forward to. I am kind of thinking about the, the strats. We need the star so we can save the game. And apparently you can get multiple stars so you could keep saving the game. But if we can get a save game to that spot where everything is done in the you know, the first overworld map. Would make it a lot easier to kind of pick up the game, because then we can practice all the levels beforehand. Oof. Well, this is actually pretty good. We got speed up from the first 2, and now a lightning, meaning that we have 8 now. See? We can actually maintain some for the next level, which is awesome. Yeah. But I don't even know what the star is that lets you save in Mr. Nuts. I have no idea. That was a good level. Nice, easier start. Awesome. By all means, we should... We had lightning alright, but we did not have speed. It's awesome that it runs out during a jump. I really like that. Not. Apparently after we got those 2 speed ups and the 1 speed up that you always get, we did not get any speed ups from the other question marks. And that's 1, 2, 3. It's 4 question marks without a speed power up. I guess it's not that many, but it feels like a lot. Because it seemed like, for Mr. Nuts, it seemed like they only... I was kind of disappointed by it, too, but it seemed like they only have the overworld map for the start of the game. And then, like, the other worlds, like the Techno City and that, it's just a huge, big level, but I don't think that has an overworld anymore. Unless that is the... you know, the way into the city, and then if you get through that level, which we didn't, maybe after that there's another overworld. Yeah, the squirrel. Please give me a speed up. No. It's been a while since we got invulnerability from that. Yeah, I kind of now get the flying, which is pretty cool. The only problem with that is that I haven't found a way to get more than 5 hit points. So it basically means that you always need to be at full health to be able to use that power. Now, some levels are very generous in giving you health, but others are not. Also, the flying didn't seem to have any use in the Techno City Drome Coruscant, whatever place that was, because it was more like this. No open spaces, just hallways, like close quarters. There might be others though that are, you know, more suitable for flying. But I think the point of the game is to finish the levels first, like normally. And then you go get all the power-ups for your flying and health. And then you go back to those levels and go get the all the one-ups and whatnot we'll find from those places. Speed up. No. But I think the best time to save is after finishing the levels. And we can't use the star for the ghost, even though it would give you like a lot of bonuses and points and all that, but you use the same star, and apparently throughout our efforts we've only found one star, and I don't know where you get one and what it looks like. I assume it looks like a star, but you know, the game is so colorful and, you know, busy with the power-ups, it's really hard to tell what you're actually picking up. Also, the ghost bonus thing, I thought we were like sitting on an exit, but you couldn't exit. So I'm not sure what the rules are for the bonus stage. I could check the manual, but it doesn't seem like the bonus thing is something we have to do, so I'm pretty most likely just going to skip doing it. I don't like the fact that the saving is limited by something you pick up in the game. I never liked it in Resident Evil with the ink ribbons, because if the game offers saving, I want to keep doing that as often as possible. Like, I will completely abuse it. And then the game gives you an item you need, like finite amount of these items that let you save. And I'm very much a hoarder as well, especially in video games. Like, for instance, in Tomb Raider, I wouldn't use all the good guns and ammo. I would just go through with the pistols. Take so much time killing enemies because I was saving them for what ended up being a very, very easy boss fight. Yeah, but that's the thing, you don't know how stingy they will be. So at the beginning you will be saving those like crazy. Well, I would be. And then suddenly you notice that, okay, well, I have 10 of these. Maybe now I can save. Which not a mechanic that I particularly enjoy, having it limited by a pickup. Speed up. Come on, game. I mean, I can't afford to complain though, because the game gave me 2 shots today. 2 shots with the most perfect setups for a world record run. A really good one at that. And I just wasted both of them. And it was bad. It was so bad. I really want to do the no pickup run. No, not that one. I want to do the no question mark run. Because you could keep doing all the fun stuff, and then you remove the RNG. I think that would be the most fun category. Look at the space there. So early. Been there earlier though. Just not sure how to pull that off. I mean, you just have to go earlier, but then the hook might get you. And also you do the turn from this platform faster. That was just a demonstration. And I think you jump the blob like a little bit differently, like you go close to it, but you still jump it from this side. And then you fall right over. Don't even touch the platform after. But it's very hard. That'd be too fast. Concentrating on the wrong things now. This is not where you win the run. I mean, there is the fact that, you know, if you get a super, super good run, a perfect run, but you had a slow start, you always keep thinking like, oh shit, I should have not continued a run until it had a very, very good first part.
Hello.
Hey BMT, welcome, welcome. How goes it? How you doing? Any new Marble Madness records broken, shattered? Please give me a speed up. I want to play this game. Thank you. Just blow my mind that it's very rare that you get to the end with a lot of lives. That, yeah, well, we didn't get a speed up anyways. I shot the wrong direction, but it didn't matter in the end. Yeah, we were on world record pace, almost 5 seconds ahead of world record, and entering level 4, which is the one where we're looking to save about 5 seconds. And then we made a mistake. Well, I made a mistake. And then I had another run with even a better time. We were almost 7 seconds ahead of the world record pace when entering level 4. And I messed it up again. Have taken the back seat for now. Nasty head cold. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. We can't all be having pleasant days all year round, I guess. Yeah, imagine getting a run like that, like even like 5 seconds ahead, the world record pace, and then getting a perfect world on fire. That would mean that we would be 10 seconds ahead of the world record pace. And there's still time to save in the 5th level, provided the last block goes well, which it probably won't. I'm kind of mentally preparing for that moment. I'll get to Egypt. I'll get to the very end of Egypt and I'll be 10 seconds ahead and I'll be like, oh man, this is the run, this is God's here. And then I get to the block and it takes me 30 seconds to get through it. Or better yet, I get it on my first try, but I'm not expecting it, so the rock spits me out, and then it takes me 30 seconds to get back. That would be like the demi way to do it. Because you kind of have to work against your instincts here. Trying to be fast, but you actually have to see the effect before you do the next jump. Need to train for the tourney? It's still a week away. I'm not gonna practice because it's Brutal Sports football and I suck at that. 1 week of practicing won't change it. If you're wondering what BMT is talking about, we do monthly tournaments here for Amiga games. All you need is the Amiga Live app, close enough proximity to European servers, an internet connection, and you're ready to play. Next tournament will be next week, Saturday in the evening. Brutal Sports Football. It's basically like American football, but no stops in the play. And the players have swords that they can use against other players. It's encouraged to kick and hit the other players. There are power-ups like super speed and the bombs. All kinds of cool stuff in the game. Very action-heavy, very quick, but also tactical in the sense that if you just play for goals, you might lose if the opposing player kills all your players. Or I don't think it's even everybody. It's like 7 players. So if 7 players die, you automatically kind of forfeit the game. That turn there is just something that will happen because we have to be tight on that in order to get through the first cycle of the blob. Upstairs. Doesn't mean that it is annoying when it does happen. Don't even get to see the question mark. You didn't know that? Thanks for the tip. Also, check the manual because you can use the power-ups with the F keys, I think, or with the numbered keys, because you can carry multiple different power-ups, and then you can use them with the keys. There's you can give inverted controls for the other player. You can take control of the other team. So if they have the ball, for instance, you can just run it into their own goal, and they have to control your players. What else does it have? There's a lot of shit in it, but it's all in the manual. Just you read it. It will give you an upper hand just knowing how to use the specials. Yeah, it's it kind of looks a more simple game than it turns out being. But well, I guess, yeah, the power-ups did kind of, show. It became, a significant factor in the previous tournament. But mostly it's just for the, championship games, like the really important ones. I mean, I was using all the power-ups I had, and I still lost, like, 6-0, if not more, to Peanuts. Not my type of game, that. I remember I played it, and I remember I kind of... I either liked it or I wanted to like it, but I never got good at it. Kind of like Speedball 2, because I always felt that it was too complicated, because it wasn't just about scoring, it was also about the power-ups and also about hurting the other players, and I felt that I just want to play a simple goal-scoring game. Yep, the previous tournament, I think Peanuts ended up winning the whole thing. So in that sense, maybe I was the second best in the whole tournament. Not. Infamous John and Peanuts had a super tight match, and there were a couple of others too. John is pretty good at the game, but John usually goes for the decapitation win, so he tries to kill the other team, but the NTSC version runs a bit faster. Also means that there's less game time in the round, so you kind of have to be really quick with the kills too if you're gonna make it. It's not that easy to kill the other players. And we have a run. Let's go. If you get to this point, you should at least make it to level 2. I mean, we might run out of stuff there, but this will be a good time. It's a little late to the split. It was a really, really good time. Might have even been a gold. Well, maybe not. I think gold is like 3 seconds faster. Oh, speed up and look at that. Hardly make it there even. We definitely need speed up from up top. Did we get one? No, we did not. Kinda might still save it from getting a speed up from there, but other than that, we're... yeah. it's a lost cause now. Can't get a speed up from this one. Because that's not actually a question mark. Just a mistake in the graphics. I wonder what they plan to make that power up. The little red circle. It's really hard to collect in the 4th level, second screen. And the only other room I think it's in is the boss room, Egypt. But it's not speed up. Because we know it's the arrow. Even the one-shot has an icon. Obviously, that's the lightning. Invulnerability is the black one. Black sphere. So I don't... wonder what it would have been. Like a massive point bonus, perhaps? Could have been something that stupid because it is an Amiga game, after all. You don't even get extra lives from points, and they still have these items everywhere. Like, it doesn't make any sense to have just random point bonuses all around. High score tables were so weird for home systems back then. Like, obviously in this game, I don't think you would be competing against your friends with who gets the most points, but rather like how far in the game can you get. At least that's how it was for us back in the day. Like games like Super Mario 3 or something like that, we wouldn't compete with the score. We would compete like how far we can make it in the game. And obviously like Super Mario 3 is something that everybody beat eventually. But there were NES games that we couldn't beat. A lot of them. So we would be like, well, I made it to level 5. Well, I made it to level 6. We would never talk score. It's different for like a pinball game. Or, you know, just arcade style point extravaganza like Deluxe Galaga. But even with Deluxe Galaga, we were competing with how far you can make it in the game. As you joined, turns you haven't seen Demi or Peanuts win. Yeah, this could be the one then. We haven't really done my kinds of games lately. Like On a good day, I can win the IK Plus tournament. Without lag, I should be able to beat Skid Marks any day of the week. Skid Marks 2. Micro Machines is a little bit tighter, but I've been successful in the past multiple times. I did beat Lotus 2 and Supercars 2 and ATR. I'm okay at racing games generally. I don't think have one arcade pool in the past. Even one Fighting Spirit, but that's because nobody else had played the game. Well, I hadn't played it either, but nobody else had. So it was just about who would be picking it up fastest. Yeah, Micro Machines tournaments are fun. Those are good ones. What else? I'm pretty good in Moonstone, but not against other players, so that doesn't really help in the tournament. And Bass is so good in the 1v1 battles. It's super hard to beat him. Surprisingly, I've been in the final of Dino Blaster multiple times. And once I was even close to a win. And I say surprisingly because I don't really like that game. And I don't really play it. I used to play a lot of Master Blaster, which in my opinion is the superior Bomberman game on Amiga. Because it has more power-ups. And more interesting power-ups, and it has the shop. So, and also, like, Master Blaster has these mechanics to help avoid ties in the game, which Dino Blaster does not, which means that most Dino Blaster matches end up in ties. Which is boring. I don't like it. But it's what the majority wants, so we'll play that one. No speed up. We need a speed up from this next one. Do we have a weapon? No, we don't even have a weapon. What other tournaments have we hosted? I've never won a Worms tournament, never got to the final. Always get dropped the semis, the latest. Lemmings tournament, I was in the final of once. This time not, because you guys were actually pros at it. First time we played it, there weren't really that many new players. Minsky's I've won twice. Which is interesting because it's not a game that I've really played, but I really liked it, so I kind of practiced it. Some. Just going through the old tournaments here. Oh, we did have a Sierra Soccer tournament, which I won. It's one that I wanted to feature. We're probably never gonna play that again. But it was nice to do it in our first year. PlayStation Bomberman was amazing, as you had the stage where you could decide all the pickups. Oh, that's nice. You couldn't make levels like that in Master Blaster, but you could affect what pickups were included in the game. So if you didn't like something, you just took it out. And you could also adjust how frequent it was in the game. Master Blaster is so good. But I get it that for a tournament format, you know, it may be a little bit too complicated. Because it has so many power-ups. Yeah, it has the remote control. And a time bomb. Speed up Superman so you can push the tiles around. It doesn't have... The Amiga version doesn't have the kick power-up, which is in the PC version. Kick the bomb. It also has the ghost thing, so you can go through walls and spawn when you want to by planting a bomb. Yeah, we played that a lot with our friend group. An amazing game. And the 2006 PC version of Master Blaster, you could have 8 players via, you know, LAN network. So we did that as well with 8 people. It was super frantic and fun. And funny as well. I think Master Blaster on Amiga still supports 5 players. Was it even 8? Can't remember. Insane amounts of noise, yeah. Yeah, we usually played with 3. Yeah, just wondering, like, did it support 8? Up to 8? But maybe not. Maybe that was just a PC version. Yeah, I've seen Blitz Bomber, but I never really played it. We tried it with a group of Amigans on Amiga Live once. There were multiple factors that I didn't like about the game, like the scrolling maps, that the kick power-up would actually, you know, the screen would wrap around. So if you kicked a bomb off the left side, it comes out from the right. I never liked stuff like that. Like that went a little bit above and beyond of, you know, a simple Bomberman game that's still fun. It became like this, feels like a game that you really have to take seriously and practice just so you can have fun with it. So if people feel like that about Master Blaster because they played Dynaplaster, then I kind of see where they're coming from. But to me, it's because I've played so much of Master Blaster, it feels like it has perfect balance of everything. Also, the 2006 version would allow you to, in a very simple way, to include your own characters. So you just make a sprite sheet and put the PNG file in the right folder, and you have a new character in the game. So we would add Larry, Mega Man, the Bobble Bobble dinosaurs, Mario, Luigi, basically like every every retro character from old games, and then we would add, you know, a death jingle for those, so you get the proper death noise for the characters as well. And it would let you also have a folder for music where it would play music randomly from. So we would put all the retro game music in that folder. So it felt like this almost Nintendo licensed Bomberman game. It was really cool. I still have all the tweaks on my computer, so I could technically still play it. It's just the fact that it doesn't really handle the new Windows versions that well, or the new Windows versions don't handle that game all too well. So the menu is like super sluggish, and it crashes often. The game itself runs alright, but sometimes might crash when you win or something like that. And the net play would cut off pretty often. We're stuck in the reset hell now. We got those 2 opportunities to make it. game let us win, or offered us the opportunity, but we said no. Compatibility hacks. I'm not sure how, you know, popular the game was. Haven't really heard of it outside my circles. You know, the Windows version. Okay, please give me a speed up. Nope, that's invulnerability game. We didn't want that. We want the speed up. The thing that makes you faster. That's what we want. I think it gave it. Yeah, it gave us the speed up. See, I just needed to explain what it was that we needed. Okay. At least we can make it to level 2. Hopefully, if I don't screw this up. I'd be down to trying it. Do enjoy that game. Make a stream out of it. Pretty okay. Okay. Made it through. Tougher start. Still on speed. Nice. That was an extra life, so we probably don't have ammo. Lost some time there. Hopefully no invulnerability, since we already have speed. Well, there it goes. Let me through! Let me through! Yeah, if you have invulnerability, you can't kill yourself fast after getting the key. So it's a 5-second penalty, and we can't afford that. So we have to just reset. I do always take at least one question mark, because we do need the speed up. So even if we have a speed up there, at the moment we go up, it usually just runs out after we come down. So we do need to take it. Just hope it's not invulnerability. It can be other stuff as well. Like sometimes we get an extra life or more lightning ammo or stuff like that. But it's often a speed up, and we need that. Hey, core class, man. Thanks. We were on a world record pace twice today. First 4.8, then 6.8 seconds ahead when entering level 4. And I screwed both attempts up. Alright, good to hear. Also, I don't think I've tried it with a more modern machine. So some of it might be that I just had, like, obviously there is a compatibility problem, but it might have been made worse by the fact that I had, like, unpowered machine for it. Yeah, I took off those characters like Bender and South Park things that I didn't like. But it's very easy to customize it because it's just a character sheet file, PNG mode, PNG type, and then the sound files for the characters. But I'm sure some people enjoy the South Park stuff and the Futurama stuff. I wonder what other characters we did, because we had quite a few. I remember we even added Tetris blocks, so you could play as the Tetris block. It would be very confusing trying to figure out where you were going, though. Because the walk animation didn't really make sense. But it was funny. Actually, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check since I have the files on this machine as well. Players. Oh, we had a Lemming, Pac-Man, Rick Dangerous. We had. Yeah, the Tetris blocks. I said Mario and Luigi and Bubble Bobble and guys. And the Mega Man. With helmet and without. Obviously, you could have all colors of Mega Man. Mega Man suit. Yeah, just checking which characters I kind of added. Yeah, like loads of different Mega Man stuff there. Ninjas. Should play that again. Like you could, like if you don't want to do any extra work, you can use any character from an RPG that has like an overworld map, because they will have, you know, all the directions you need, the walk cycles. For 2D games, it might be a little bit more difficult. Like a game like this one, like how do you make the walk down and walk up? Would probably need to do some editing for the sprites. Yeah, that could be a thing. And I also wonder, like, since it works so easily for that game, would it be possible to hack the Amiga Live Master Blaster version to include some of the characters? And maybe the music too. You could make mod tracks. So it wasn't always the same song, which is apparently a Layla K ripoff. Dun 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 dun. I always liked it. It never bothered me, and I like how it gets faster as the round goes on. That was a slow screen, first screen, and we still made it through somehow. I wonder if that will show in the final time. Let's see if we get a speed up and we can see. We don't. Yeah, it might be interesting to do a stream like that. I've also been wondering about. I'm kind of still building a map for Jedi Knight 2 or Jedi Academy. I think Jedi Academy more than Jedi Knight 2. It was kind of this forever project back in the day. My first project was with one of my clanmates. We fixed what we thought was wrong with the Jedi Knight 2 dual maps and the Jedi Academy dual maps, and then we kind of make a package of, you know, revised versions of those dual maps. And dual maps are small, and also, you know, they were just modifications to maps that already existed, so it wasn't a big job. But we made some cool ones, and then I was like, oh, now I know mapping. Now I'll make a clan map for our clan, and I started this huge project of this base in icy mountains or snowy mountains that had all these different sections of dual practicing area and free for all weapons practicing area and all kinds of different sections. And unsurprisingly, I never finished it. And I picked it up a couple of months ago again. Installed like a mapping program on my computer and started fiddling around with it again, and kind of made a lot of progress in just a few days. So I had a clear vision of what I wanted to do. And it was fun. So I was, at one point I was thinking that, should I stream this? Should I stream it on my channel while I'm making the map? But I'm usually just playing games on my stream. And when I can't play games, like if I have to troubleshoot, for instance, I get very annoyed and frustrated. So I'm not sure if I would be comfortable streaming anything else but gaming. It's my nature. And I know like a lot of channels on Twitch that will do mostly gaming, and then they have these special streams that they do something else, and I noticed that I'm not tuning in so much, even though there would be like these cool features of them running a playlist of music that you can redeem, you know, off from Spotify or something. Or even if I'm interested in the project itself, I'm not sure if I wanna watch it being made live. So because I don't necessarily find it interesting, I'm like, should I do it? I mean, I understand the thinking behind it. Like, it's a win-win. Like, I'm using time anyways. I'm on the computer. I'm you know, spending time with the project. So why not stream it as well and get content of it? And it's like just an added bonus. But I'm not sure. Then I would have to be try to be engaging while I'm doing it. And also, like, there's this big factor of I don't think I'm good enough to stream that. Like, I'm probably doing a lot of things wrong, and you know, my workflow isn't the greatest. There's probably a lot of extra shit and stupid things I'm doing while I'm doing it. And I love to also just, when I get the slightest amount of progress, especially when mapping or when making music, I will just keep, you know, I'll do like a temporary version of it to hear or see what I've done, and I just keep looking at it or listening to it. Like, man, this is cool. I like this. Instead of just checking out what's wrong and then starting to fix it. I'll just keep, no, in the maps, I will just keep playing in the maps and wandering around and checking out stuff, making notes of what I should do, but never will. Yeah, quiz streams are kind of a special thing. I think that's pretty much the only non-gaming thing I've streamed. I mean, there was this one Chaos Engine troubleshooting stream, how to make Chaos Engine run with save states on DOSBox. And I was very frustrated with that stream. I did not have a good time with it. Yeah, especially, yeah. That is true. Sharp objects. Like, that's the most fun part of creating music, is just listening to it and enjoying it. But kind of becomes this, like, it's never ready. infinite project, and I like listening to the unfinished version more than I like grinding it to the end so that it's actually finished. Like ironing out all the little things. So in that sense, like the process of me making stuff is probably not the most interesting to watch live. But yeah, I'm very self-conscious when it comes to like how I'm doing things. But I guess it could be also beneficial. Somebody comes on and says, you're not supposed to do it that way, you should do it this way. Or asking why are you doing it that way, because there's an easier way. So you could learn yourself as well when you're doing that stuff. But it's just generally the is it interesting or not? And I feel it isn't. Like I could do live streams from when I go running as well. Like maybe that would be interesting to a non-Finn, but I don't really live in an interesting area in Finland. Maybe like during the winter, it could offer something special, running in minus 30 degrees, the snow. Or when I go tricking, doing acrobatics. But again, wouldn't feel like it's this channel. Like I like playing games, especially Amiga games. Doesn't seem like the Amiga version is easy to edit. Yeah, if it would like require specific code made for each character instead of the game just reading stuff from assets that are available, then obviously it would be a lot more difficult. You could probably replace some assets with different graphics and use those for the game, but it would mean that you wouldn't have the original ones, and that's always, in my opinion, like a bad approach. Especially if you're providing this service of, hey, play the old Amiga games that you remember playing. And then you're like, well, this doesn't have the original characters. What is this? I think the original should always be available. But I guess you could make like another instance of it on the Amiga Live. Master Blaster Tweaked or something like that. Alright. Haven't gotten like the second speed up in a long time. When we get the first one, we don't get the second one. There's one shot again, so we would need to speed up from this one specifically, and still nothing. Oh, look at that. Well, it wasn't a speed up anyways. I need a break soon. We'll do one run up until level 2, which seems, at the moment, seems like a tough task because we're not getting the power-ups. Maybe we should just go. Usually if I give myself these mandates, I end up never going. Because it takes too long. And then I'm like, well, I'm ending the stream anyways soon, so... Like now it's getting close to 3 hours, which is usually my mark to stop. So maybe I should just go for a quick break and come back. It's always also bad, like if we get on a good run now that I need to go to the bathroom, not be able to concentrate fully. Having a fun attempt? We were. The stream started super nicely. Getting all the power-ups and getting deep in the run too, but last 2 hours have been worse. Yeah, I think it was like before the hour mark that we had both of those really, really good attempts. Keep saying that I should go for a break, and I still haven't. 2 hours of mad mechanics, pretty much, yeah. That's the nature of this game, sometimes. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back in a mere moment. Does the Jurassic Park thing work? No. I'll start it. Alright, there we go. I'll be back in a moment. Bye-bye. For a minute. Alright.
You didn't get the job done. It's return to reality time, old buddy. Ah, gee, if there was only something I could do. Hey, wait a minute. I've got an idea. Let's call the next contestant.
That's pretty mean. I mean, I have the world record. Just trying to make it better. Lance doesn't have to talk down on me like that. Let's go. Do I dare say at least one run up until level 3? Whenever we made it to level 3 today, we made it to level 4. And then I screwed up. Now that's not... It's not often that that happens. We've had days when we get to level 3 multiple times, but then never get the speed up at the start of it. It's been pretty amazing. We got the speed up both times. We got the balloon skip both times. I think both times we made it to that difficult level with speed, and we didn't mess that up. So this a lot of stuff went right, just not enough. Man. And level 4 is the thing that I've mostly practiced, and there's only that... It's like 30 seconds in the beginning of level 4 that is the only problem with the level. And I don't even consider it to be the hardest part of the game. But it got us twice. Boing, boing, boing. Let's go again. It's hard to kind of keep the focus on doing this screen fast. Like you kind of start giving yourself a little bit too much slack. Like you start feeling that it's good enough if you make it through alive. So you don't even have to be fast there. But you can absolutely lose half a second being like just lazy in that screen. And you shouldn't, because it's basically like the only thing that you can do to keep yourself like hyped up and in shape, kinda, is to push this level a little bit. I don't know, it just feels like you're often always just falling that point. You have the same amount of space between you and the robot, no matter what you do. I know you can drop down there a lot faster, I just usually don't manage to do that because I'm trying to be consistent with the hook. So you can get down faster if you go past the hook faster, but getting past the hook faster without dying is super tough. There, we had a lot more space. There, you could even see the lightning when I shot the robot. But it means taking that little bit of a risk with the hook, and then at the same time, is it really worth it? Because if you fail it, you can't even try if you would get the speed up from the question mark. And what we need is a lot of tries. Hey, Rickwood. Play Rings of the Medusa? Medusa? Doesn't sound familiar, no. What platform is it for? I think it's gym day today. I did nothing on my trip. But then again, I had that 14-kilometer run, which kind of... I noticed the effect on my abs as well. Like they were obviously kind of overworked. So I did a gym on like, was it Friday or Saturday before we left? I definitely noticed, like, okay, it's not fully recovered yet, and I shouldn't push it. Amiga, Rings of the Medusa. No, never even heard of that game. Still haven't heard of it. Let's check it out from Lemon Amiga. Rings of Medusa. There's Rings of Medusa Gold as well, and Rings of Medusa 2. Oh, it's one of these kinds of games. Yeah, I wouldn't have played it. Looks great, though. Is this, what kind of a game is this, even? Medusa 2. Is it a dungeon crawler? At its heart? It's a weird, yeah, it looks like a weird one. I'll definitely have to check that out. If it's a game no one has heard of, it'll be in the next trivia. Yeah, get ready. It will also be a game that you have to complete for Amiga April. What up, Pixels? That shot was way too early. I should have died. Game let me continue. That was also poor. That turn there. But we're making good time, so let's keep going. Please give me a speed up. No, game. That would have been a good run. But the frame rate issue seems to have gone away. There was this part earlier that I felt like it was stuttering a bit, but it might have been background processes. The only thing I changed is the VSync. Or maybe that was bothering me. Usually VSync, though, just fixes like these horizontal lines, but I was getting like serious frame skipping, so I didn't like that. But now it's running perfectly, like doing it. And this was because I changed my emulation machine, so it's still kind of in the process of being set up. The true test will be next week, Saturday, with both the tournament and the wheel stream. Wheel stream will be in the morning, and then the tournament in the evening. I haven't seen this machine in action because during wheel stream I usually have to run multiple different emulators. But I have the whole week to set it up, so it should be fine. Should be just fine. Yeah, we're not even seeing level 2. It's kind of funny that we were getting a lot of speed ups when we first started the stream, and it ended up being, leading to those very, very good runs. And now I'm not getting any speed ups, even though we have it can't even be the session or anything like that because we are always loading from the same save state from the menu. Slow. It's okay. Ended up being okay because maybe I did an earlier jump or something. This really eats your motivation, let me tell you. Maybe I should do it next time when we do this. Nah, I shouldn't. But I want to. I want to start running the no question mark routes. But I'm so worried that it will absolutely destroy all my, you know, habits and instincts when it comes to this run. So I really want to finish this and then do the other ones. Because it will be kind of a reward at the same time. Because then there wouldn't be any resets because of bad RNG. It would just be my execution. And my execution alone, that would be the determining factor. Now, doing the no pickups run would be terrible. Because we have to learn how to fight the bosses with the regular shots. Won't be ideal. Last boss we can do with the death skip, or you know, deliberate death. And I think we have to because it's the only boss that moves, and you're very much under the threat there. And I tried it this morning. Like, I can kill it, but it takes several loops of the boss going around before I can actually kill it. We're talking about maybe 30, maybe even 40 seconds before I get to kill it. And if we take a death and just go inside the boss and shoot it from inside there, you can kill it in like under 10 seconds. Easy. But I think you don't want to take the risk that you make it all the way there in the run. And then you fail that boss. Level 4 boss is easy. We just do what we always do. There's some RNG there though. Just a little bit. And that's the yellow ball atop the kind of the platform. You have to jump underneath it, and if it happens to do a small bounce, you will die. But I don't think that's a big problem, because it's the only RNG you're gonna have in the game. How many bits is this system? I guess 16 is the correct answer, but there are some aspects of it that might make it seem like a 32-bit system. And there were multiple Amigas, and you would kind of have to define each one differently. But welcome to the stream. I would probably call it a 16-bit system. Let's see if we can get... Nope. We're super unlucky now. I guess we used all our good luck, good fortunes in the beginning of the stream. How's Thomas doing? Welcome, welcome. Getting ready for the weekend, or is it weekend already? That is the question. Yeah, and I'm not sure about the earlier Amigas. Like the Amiga 1000, 2000, 500. Working today and tomorrow? Sorry to hear that. At least you have Sunday off, I guess, then. Yeah. That's good. At least I've come to really like Sundays. Like, I used to always think that that's the bad day because you have to think about, you know, Monday. Especially in school, I wouldn't do homework on Friday or Saturday. I would do it on Sunday for Monday. So that would be the dull day that you would have to get back to kind of the schedule. Studying. You quit jobs over it? I do it because we always get double, if not triple pay in Finland. But if somebody tries to make me work without double pay on Sunday, then I'll I'll go, because it doesn't matter to me when I have my off days. So if I can like work on Sunday and then have like Monday, Tuesday off, that's completely fine for me. But as I was saying, like lately I've come to really like Sundays because we do the Amiga stream that day. Like it's like a slow, easy Sunday for me. Really like it. And it's kind of like the fact that you usually have to work on Monday means that you won't do anything special that day. Like you're just chilling. So it becomes this very pleasant, chill, no pressure over anything day, which I enjoy. Money isn't everything, yeah. If it matters to you, like when you have your days off, like say you have kids, you want to do something with the kids in the weekend, I can definitely understand that. But at the moment, I don't have anything that dictates when it makes sense for me to have my days off, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, but you know, anything depending on your, like maybe friends are off at the same time or something like that. That's fine too. Like for some, it could be like religion even, and that's totally fine. Somebody can say that they don't work on Thursdays ever. It's a little bit harder to do, but it's totally fine. Yeah. I haven't like really made a career, so I will quit jobs for petty reasons myself. Well, petty, not petty for me, but might seem petty for other people. But I don't want the work to define my life. Like at the moment, I don't have to go to work ever. Like physically, I mean, I work remotely, but still, there's this requirement that I have to be like about 2 hours away from the nearest office where I can work, in case power goes out, in case internet goes out, and then when I get the speed up, I miss the life jump. Shit. And I don't like stuff like that, because it means that I can't go to, you know, abroads, can't go for a long trip, even though I do everything remotely. I'm in one of the network service providers in Finland. Network monitoring for businesses. You know, monitor their connections and you know, fix if needed. That stuff. Church of the Lazy Bastards. Can I join? Probably too lazy to do the registration. Can I get automatically accepted? Oh. Work as little as possible. I do that. Oh, I think we got the speed up from the first. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. I don't know if this will continue, so I'm not, yeah, we would have died there. Oof. Invulnerability is super short, though. That's like 10 seconds. It feels like an eternity when you don't want it, but when you kind of are basing your tactics around it, it feels like, oh, it already ran out. Shit. Oh, that was a very tight turn. I should have not made it like that, but game let us continue, so we'll at least see level 2, which is nice, and with a good time as well. Official job title, systems engineer, I think. No speed up, no power-ups for the weapons. No invulnerability. I don't know what we had picked up. But, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be at this job. It's one of those things, they pay really well. But at the same time, it's like a 3-shift job. Like you have day, evening, and nights. I can trade off the night shifts and the evening shifts and the weekend shifts if somebody takes them. But if I can't find anybody, I have to do them. And I don't like working on the weekends because that means that I can't stream. Like, that's the only reason I can't stream on the weekends. If I have an evening shift, I can do a little bit later stream, because then I get off at 2. Usually start streams at 11 or 12. Night shifts kind of work for streaming, but they destroy my mental and physical health. Evening shifts kind of destroy my social life. Morning shifts are too early. The day shift is fine, and usually it's only day shift, Monday to Friday, which is nice, but it's not always. And also, I would have to kind of be interested in what I do. I would have to keep retraining and learning new stuff, new skills, and care enough. Just about to reach that level of fuck you, where you don't have to work. For example, if you sell your current house right now and buy a lot of land and homestead, you can live off the home interest for the rest of your life. Congratulations. That sounds awesome. That is great. I kind of never tried to amass any property when I was younger. I would kind of always put my hobbies first. I would just work when I needed to, and the minimum amount possible. Would live as cheaply as possible. No loans. Nothing like that. And now I'm at the phase where I'm finally, like, just by pure accident, I found a job that actually pays really well. I don't like working 40 hours a week, though. But, yeah, that's the only reason I'm still at this job, is because it pays well. And it's the first time I have a mortgage. I have a apartment that I own, but at the same time I'm looking to sell because I might be moving to a different place soonish. Oof. Yeah, I don't know, man. I was interested in just doing the bare minimum and play video games and make music and do all my other hobbies. So I was happy enough if the job provided me with the possibilities to pursue my hobbies. Okay, no speed up from the first question mark. Hopefully the next one will give us speed up. It did. Great. This has the makings of a good run. You can shoot this guy as well, because you won't use that one shot for anything else. Bang, bang. There we go. no invulnerability, which is a shame. Does make this level a lot faster and easier. But hopefully if we picked up more lightning shots or speed, which we can then use in this level. It's always kind of trade-off. That's why I don't necessarily usually like the invulnerabilities, because they give you this very quick fix. Like, it might be a little faster to do one screen, but in the long run, you'll miss out on a speed up or a life power-up, and, you know, that's bad. Especially missing out on a life power-up, because that might mean that you lose a run later on. Right, we didn't pick up speed. And we still didn't pick up speed. Hey, Brybad, how goes it? Welcome, welcome. Just about to finish off this run because we did not get speed. Brybad also runs this game. At least did. I'm hoping he will do this run still with some of the new strats. There we go, we didn't get speed up, so we can chill here. What was Brybad doing? DuckTales 2. You didn't get another PB, didn't you? Did you? 2 PBs, different categories, might be finished and moving on. Congratulations, well done. Brybad does a lot of speedrunning for a variety of platforms, usually NES, but there's other stuff there too. Has run this game as well. It's part of this super friendly speedrunning league. They pick a game each month and try to best each other playing the game. They have a little personal competition going on. It's pretty fun. Anybody could join that if you're interested. Bri can probably steer you the right direction. Yeah, there is a part 2 of that game, yeah. It doesn't come up in Twitch that much, but, you know, looks pretty much the same, though. Congrats on the PBs. I was actually in a PB pace twice today. Getting golds in level 3, but then screwed up level 4. I was 6 seconds ahead of the world record before the level where we can actually save time. And then I blew it. Cutthroat competition where everyone's super nice to each other. But yeah, I'm Retro Demiurgi. Hello everybody. I do mostly Amiga speedrunning. We do have NES Wednesdays and Variety Saturday. Mostly Amiga. We also do tournaments here. Live online tournaments that anybody can take part in. It's Amiga. So if you're interested in that, just download the Amiga Live app, sign up, and you're ready to go. Blessed you with the good luck for that PB. Maybe you'll get lucky here too. I don't know, man. I think I used all my luck at the first hour of the stream. Getting into best pace ever. Twice. And then still managing to screw it up. It was pretty bad. I'm still in the process of figuring that out. I was in the UK on a trip, so I haven't been able to work it out or test it out. For all I know, the issue is fixed, but probably not though. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. A lot of people have made new games that are inspired by NES games. Yeah, me too. I want to run the game too, but I want it to run the right way before I do it. Like, I even had the thought of maybe the nest section originally ran like that. So I asked a person who has that game, you know, on the original hardware to test it. but they would have to get to the nest first, which is the final section of the game. And it's not that easy to get there. Well, we didn't have speed up anyway, so who cares? Maybe Alfred Chicken? Oh, I thought you were talking about it came from the desert. What about Harlequin? I've still yet to verify Lynn's run of it. It's like a 3-minute run. Oh, you were? Okay. Not that into Alfred Chicken. So the reason why I'm constantly resetting here is that this run has evolved to the point of me needing specific things from specific question marks. And as you might guess, question marks give me random power-ups. But I need... Usually I need a speed up, but sometimes I need some lives or weapons, and sometimes I really can't get invulnerability because we do a lot of death warps here. Hey, thanks for the follow, I appreciate that. Hey, you are anonymous, so feel free to say hi in the chat or keep lurking in the shadows. So we hadn't figured out Desert 1, we could do Alfred Chicken. We could do Harlequin, meanwhile. I mean, I'm gonna set up, after I get this, I'm gonna set up categories for no question marks and no pickups runs, and I'm gonna do those, just as a reward of beating this game. And, you know, honestly, the no question marks run would be pretty fun, I assume. I mean, I believe that the no question mark run would be around 8:15. I don't think I'm saving 45 seconds with speed ups. might be possible even to get a sub 8, no question marks. The problem is a little bit the fact that we are picking up lives from the question marks at times, and then you wouldn't get any extra lives. Like there's a game that vastly underrated, and you know how to make it even better. Well, why not? I think that's completely fine, as long as you're not charging any money for it. If you're not making any money making the game, shareware would be fine. I mean, people publish a lot of ROM hacks for NES games, like the linear CV3, or, you know, like hard modes to old NES games, like they needed to be harder. Apparently they did, because people are making hacks like that. Please give me speed up. I want to play the game. No. We've done 3.5 hours. So next time I get to level 2, that'll be the end. That'll be the end. Hello. I have a history with this game saying that this is the last run and then I get a PB, so let's hope that will happen today. I was pretty gutted with the 2 awesome runs that I threw away. Hey, Jormungandr, how goes it? Next time we get a speed up, that will be the run, right? That will be the run. Yeah, the game doesn't hand out those good seeds that often. Well, they aren't even seeds, like just Very fortunate RNG. Ah. Right, that turn too quickly. I could still gold level 3. I could still gold level 2. I can definitely gold level 4. But you know, the probability for that is rather low. And we won the lottery twice today already, so I don't think we have a good shot at this. Man, it would have been great to finish those runs, or even one of them. Our PB has, some of best has gone down 2 seconds during the stream, because we have golded level 3 twice and level 2 once. And I thought my level 2 was so good that I would never break that. And yet we did. Level 3 still has a couple seconds that you could shave off of it. And I think level 2 as well, because we haven't ever completed a run where we are sped up for the full run, and then we get invulnerability from the last question mark, which would let you do the key grab without dying and also faster. Well, just not dying already saves you time, because, you know, you're not using the time to die, but also you get there faster. Get through faster with the invulnerability. So, it is possible to still improve that by at least 2 seconds. And if you get an invulnerability earlier, and your speed keeps going up, that would be very unlikely, because it's the question mark before the last one. So if you get invulnerabilities from the last 2 question marks, the level is super fast, but then you would need have picked up speed ups from all the previous ones, so that it will carry you to level 3, where you again pick up the speed up from the first question mark. So I don't think that's happening. But in theory, it could. It could. Because I think speed up is like 20 seconds. Whereas invulnerability is only 10. Please give me a speed up. Come on and go. No. I'm almost still surprised when I don't get the speed up. Even though, at the moment, I get it less often. Than when I don't get it. There have been days where I get it almost all the time, and this day started out as one. I just kept getting it. We got good runs all the time. And I don't know what happened. We ran out. The game ran out of speed ups. No hurry here. Because that hook is deadly. And while this guy we're controlling can duck, it's only about 3 pixels, and there's nowhere in the game where that comes into play. The crouch move is pretty much useless. It is used for when you're drowning. Your character kind of keeps going up and down. And while it makes this gurgling sound. And then you die. Also, pressing down while you're jumping immediately stops your momentum, so you drop straight down, which is quite cool, and you can actually use that to your benefit in some parts. But that's not really crouching, it's just using the down button. So I don't know why they even made that. Why they even added the crouching in the game. It would be awesome if you could crouch underneath that hook, but then they had to make it like to go up and down, and then they had to make this crouch so slight that doesn't really duck almost at all. Oh, come on! I want the speed up. I want to get to level 2 so I can stop playing today. I always set this like a kind of a marker goal when I can stop the game once I get stuck in level 1. When I get all the way to level 2, then I can go to a break or stop the stream. But I don't want to stop the stream while I'm stuck here. But maybe I should sometimes. Oh, speed up. Got the live too. Okay, let's hope this next one is a speed up. Nope, it was a weapon. Now we need to speed up from this one. And no, we didn't. Shit, it was looking like it for a little while. The guy kept running after that, but nope. No such luck. I guess I shot the platform, because I heard the shot. But I didn't see it. Anyways, it would have been a slow run, because we ran out of speed. We could have gotten it back from that question mark. And then if you get invulnerability at the end, you still end up saving time. Compared to our PB. But it's not optimal. Optimally, we're like 2 to 3 seconds ahead of pace when we finish this level. Then we might hold on to that for the next level. And then we should win back a couple of seconds in level 3, and then more in level 4. Okay, that was the one shot. What do we get from here? Easier to hit with this one. That was a life, so again, no speed. You don't lose too much in that level though, because of the hook is, the hook is controlling how early you can go anyways, and the elevator. But you do need to get the pickup at the latest from that question mark right there. This run has become quite silly, hasn't it? That's why I'm really aching to just get this down with. So I can go on to the no question mark run. Which I think will be super, super fun. Now we're getting all the speed ups. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate that. Come to the stream. Hopefully you're enjoying your Friday. Don't necessarily have any plans for the weekend except streaming. We have some sort of food festival in town. I would have the opportunity to try like kangaroo meat. I'm not sure if I want to. I never have. Then again, I think they mainly offer like kangaroo hamburgers? Kangburgers? So would that like be the best? Oh, how did we get there? I think I lost just 0.5 seconds right there, being that late. I don't know how I survived. But yeah, would that be like the best way to taste a new meat? Like inside a burger, will you be actually able to tell? Do you appreciate the taste of the meat? Not sure. And besides, I don't like buying meat. Usually the only meat I buy is from sales, like they're throwing out stuff. I'll buy it then, but not otherwise. Also this English fudge stand that I was glaring at a little bit. I have a big sweet tooth. I think I have a chance to kind of check it out on Sunday. So we'll decide by then. Oh, come on. Just give me a speed up. Like, it's the only thing I ask. Of course, after the speed up, I'm asking for another speed up, and then another speed up, and another speed up, a couple of extra lives and more speed ups. So I'm a pretty demanding, high maintenance player from the game's point of view, I bet. If you didn't know, the value for the question mark changes every frame. So even if you were playing frame perfectly, which I would never be able to do, you would still need to somehow know what the starting value is to start your game at the same exact time. Be able to get the same power-ups all the time. And I don't know how the task would work. Because apparently if you save states, it kind of changes the run altogether. Because it fixed the random number generator. So if you had run that level without saving a state, the outcome would have been different than with saving state. So how do you manage the task run so that you can control every question mark? I could make a save state run, play as well as I can, and then just record it with the optimal pickups. But even that is hard to do, because when you kind of get past the beginning, you won't know anymore what power-ups you got from the question marks. Unless you run it in some sort of debug mode and then cut off the stops and all that. But yeah, it's because the game doesn't tell you how much speed you have left or how many ammo you have left. Basically, what you only see from the question marks is that did you get invulnerability? Because then your character starts flashing. And if it was flashing already, you don't even know that. And if you get a heart up there, it was alive. But if you get a lightning bolt, you won't know until you run out of it. You shoot, you see that you have it. But if you already have it, you have to shoot a certain amount of times before you see that, yeah, this is what I picked up. But I guess you could do it like making a save state after picking up something as well. And then you check what you got by like waiting out the speed and shooting out the lightning shots. And then if it was a good one, then you would continue from that save point and edit accordingly. I mean, that could be a thing. See, now I'm getting antsy. I want to get out of this little reset hell. To try to push it more and more, and then you start doing simple, stupid mistakes. Like not picking up the question mark because you turn too quickly, even though it only saves you maybe 0.1 seconds. Or would save you. Oh, we're early there. That's nice. But no speed up, so it goes to waste. Come on, let me go to level 2. I promise I'll stop then. Maybe the game wants to keep running. Maybe that's why at the beginning it first gave us all that good shit. So our hope grew. We actually got some hope. Because it's very rare that you get up to level 4. It almost never happens. And we weren't even screwed over by the power-ups, but rather just me sucking at the game. The other run fell apart because the teddy changed our vertical position. So there's a teddy in, god damn it, the 3rd level, the boss, and jumps up and down, and whenever it crashes on the ground, it shakes the ground, and that makes us fall through a platform. And if you happen to exit that screen, you haven't killed the teddy, and you exit the screen while he's doing that little bounce, your vertical height gets set to the height it is at when you exit that screen. And it usually doesn't affect anything, it's just a little bit higher, but it's harder to estimate like how you do jumps. Because you land on all jumps like you're hovering in the air by like 8 pixels or so. It becomes really difficult to estimate stuff and keep at it, and that's why I lost the run. Because I thought I would be able to dodge landing on a platform, but because my height was wrong, I actually landed earlier than it looked like, and that was that. It is also possible that the teddy bear changes your height position in a way that actually affects your ability to stand on platforms. And then depending on the tile, you will not be able to stand on it. And it basically makes the game incompletable because you can't climb anymore. You can fall down or you can go sideways. And while I think level 4 is still completable that way, I don't think level 5 is, because you're climbing up. But it would take a long time with level 4 as well, because there's this long level where you can't land on stuff, so you just keep falling, and you can only advance 1 pixel per fall. So it does take some time before you get across. Not ideal. No, too far. I was never afraid of that green guy until one time it turned and killed me. If you keep your distance, it will not attack you, and you can make that jump pretty easily. But if you go too close, it will turn, and then obviously you will die when you're trying to jump on the platform, because the green guy will be too close. But ever since I died there, I've been kind of keeping my distance. So I'm not close enough to the platform when I'm jumping. I'm far away from the green guy, so I don't die there, but then I don't make the jump and kind of throws everything off. Oh, that might have been a speed up. Let's focus. was. And this is just life insurance, basically. Now we have to do the jump again, but we have speed, so it's much easier. Okay, we have a run. We might see level 2. Let's focus. Bang, bang. Stop. Go. Nice. Maybe invulnerability? Nope, not yet, at least. Not still. Let's hope it was speed. Or lightning. Nice run. Haven't failed that screen today. At least that direction. Okay, kill the clock because I think we're running out of speed. Not yet. Okay. Still going. Good. No invulnerability, please. Thank you. Hopefully we got speed. Got speed still. I think we did. Hopefully we get another speed here. Nice. Good. Bump there at this. Good. Looking great. Now we just need to speed up from here. Shit! For a moment I was like, should I wait until I see if I get the invulnerability? Let's see how long we would have had the speed for. A pretty long time, damn it. I should have waited. It was just this millisecond before I got the item. I was like, should I wait because it might be an invulnerability. Yeah, this is going on for quite a while. We would have been able to finish level 3, see the seconds go. And we're still on speed. Oh my goodness. By this rate, we would have done the balloon trick already. Maybe get to the... Oh shit, now I feel so bad. I shouldn't have checked it. Oh, look at this. It's still going. 30 seconds. There we go. I'm not sure if that's past the glitch, but it might have been. See, if you get the invulnerability, you can just land here, jump, take the key, and just fall through these without taking a death. And then you can continue. It's actually faster than getting the speed up here and falling to the spikes and then re-jumping around it. The game is giving me all these opportunities and I'm sucking at it. But that wasn't like a mistake with the controls, like I played badly. It was just a poor decision. But if you do get a speed up, it's a delay if you don't kill yourself like that immediately. So it's a trade-off. And the reason why this means that I can't finish is that this exit doesn't now open until I get that key. And I don't think you even can finish it, because I think when you go here you end up getting stuck. Yeah. And then you're stuck here and you can't move anymore. So you can't go back there. Oh man! 3 good opportunities. Man, we had that speed for so long. 30 seconds into the next stage. And the levels are 1:30, so I think that would have been enough for the glitch. It might not have. But then again, there's another question mark in level 3, so it might have been a potential run. 3 today. Usually I get 0, and I screwed them all up. Damn it. Well, It means that it's possible. Have to take the positive out of it. It is possible. We just need to not fuck it up. Usually I do better if I do 2 days in succession, but I think I want to do Rally Trophy tomorrow. I mean, who knows? If I have a lot of time, maybe I might do 2 games, but let's go check out Escordian since we're doing Amiga stuff. Escordian. If he still has redeems left, you can redeem him to play a game for 30 minutes. Save splits. Hasta la vista, indeed. Thanks for joining. I'll see you around, hopefully tomorrow, with Rally Trophy. Really looking forward to that. Amiga signing out. Bye-bye.